welcome to the Crew of Patches YouTube channel. We are proud to present this web series of the Mechanicals here on YouTube. Crew of Patches is a new theatre company specialising in providing access to theatre from the comfort of your own home during the coronavirus pandemic. Our YouTube series are always free to watch, and we encourage as many people to view them as possible. If you would like to support our creatives, then we would appreciate a small donation to our GoFundMe page. You can find the link in the details to this video. For more information about our projects, please visit our website, like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We hope you enjoy this production.
Are we all met?
Oh, Pat. And here's a marvellous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake, our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince?
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in the comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will not please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot avoid. I'll answer you that.
By our late kin a parlous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Oh, not a whit. I have a device that will make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue say that we use no swords to harm, and Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for further assurance, say that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put him out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No. Write me 2 more. Make it 8 and 8.
Oh, really?
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider yourselves. To bring in oh Lord shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. There is no more fearful wild fowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay.
No.
You must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through, saying thus, or there's some defect. Ladies, fair ladies, I wish you, no, I request you, I entreat you, not a fear, not a tremble, my life for yours. For if you should think I come hither here as a lion, it were pity on my life. Nay, I'm no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. Then indeed let him name his name, and tell them plainly he's Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar, look in the calendar. Look in the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why? Then leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in through the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Oh, then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
You could. Some man or other must represent wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers like thus, and through the cranny may Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen?
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers odious savours sweet.
Odours.
Odours, savours sweet. So have thy breath, thy dearest Thisbe, dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou, but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you? For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of colour, like the red rose of triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile, and most eke lovely Jew, as truest the horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tune.
Ninus, tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that would never tire.
Oh, if I were fair, Thisbe, I were only 9.
Oh, monstrous. Oh, strange. We are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters,
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear and fire at every turn.
Why they run from me? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What you see? Oh, you see an ass's head of your own, do
Bless
you?
thee, Bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated. Oh.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me. If they could, well, I shall stay here, do what they can, and I will walk up and down, and I will sing, and they shall hear that I am not afraid. The house will cock so black of hue, with orange tilny bill, the throstle with his notes so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Oh, the finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo, whose full note many a man doth mock, and plain doth answer, nay. For indeed, who should set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird the lie, though he cry cuckoo? Never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Though indeed they do say that the truth, love, and reason keep little company together nowadays. More's the pity that honest neighbours do not make them friends, and I gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
No, not neither. But if I should have enough wit to go out of these woods, I should have enough to serve mine own turn.
Those of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth and mustard seed.
Ready.
And I?
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Where shall we go?
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees, and for night tapers crop their waxen thighs, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise. And pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
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 Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good Master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold of you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
Oh, I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peascod, your father. Oh, good Master Peas Blossom, I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same giant, cowardly, beast-like ox have devoured many a gentleman in your house. Oh, I promise you, your kingdom made my eyes water now. I shall desire your more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.